Glad to have you with us from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Grind line, big city, and see which of these teams will be able to set their soul on fire in the Las Vegas Bowl. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Miami Hurricanes. Restate the state call again. Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Miami's head coach told me before the game he is using the disappointment of this season really to motivate his team. As you know, they were in a college football national championship last year and fell just short. And this year has been a disappointment. But he's telling his team, we have to decide, can we be a program that is consistently good, consistently in the college football playoff? This season cannot define what type of program we are. We have an opportunity to change that perception here today. Guys?
Holly, thank you. He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. On the RPO. At the 35, he's open. Touchdown, Miami. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, there's no secret who this offense wants to get the ball to. And on the very first play, they find a matchup on the outside one-on-one. They take a shot to him vertically down the field, and he does the rest. He is so athletic, and he is going to be a problem for this defense all game long.
On the return, it's Matthews. Makes a move. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Straight ahead, it's Bishop. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up the short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Volunteers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll set up to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Staley. Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Last completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The Canes will go ahead and call that second timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just one timeout to work with. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They want to run this quarterback. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. They give it to him again. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line, well within field goal range, but let's see what they do on this 4th down. Here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. A run for the quarterback. Turning it on. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
Man, on 4th and 2, I'm looking at my offensive line. I'm like, you got to give me just a little slither. Great job by the offensive line, blocking up just enough to get the 1st down, running physically downhill. That's all you want on those 4th and 2 situations.
And the Volunteers will have it 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. The quick game. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Hits inside, it's Bishop. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. They'll try to get it in with the... And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Yeah, and you run a play that's conservative. You're going to hand the football over, and you think nothing bad's going to happen. And, man, if he doesn't just cough it up, terrible timing. You get inside that 5-yard line ready to make a play, score some points. Instead, the defense recovers the football.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, you got to love the effort by this defense. They gave up some yards. They got down, though, to 3rd and goal. Money down on 3rd down, and they make the big play. They get pressure. They get the sack, and now it's even better because now you force a 4th and goal, but you backed them up a little bit and made this 4th down hard.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through it, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Wants to throw on 1st. Unloads to the wideout. And wings it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Quick give. It's Bishop. Taken down.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Left side is Staley. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus.
Ice water in this quarterback's veins, man. 3rd play of the drive. It's 3rd and 10. You know the defense is expecting pass. But this quarterback, laser focus. He found the matchup. Great job reading coverage, and that was an absolute dime deep down the field.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
wide receiver formation on 2nd and 9. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Got it. At the 45 on his way. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
That's a risky play call there, 4th and a couple of yards, and you turn around, you hand it to your running back, you say, my guy's a better athlete than any of yours on defense, and he's going to find a way to keep this drive going.
And the Vols look to keep this drive humming. They'll ride the hot hand. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Now on the move. And he could not get loose on the run.
You know, they went QB design run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. He couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose him.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. The Hurricanes will call their 3rd timeout. And now they'll have to go the rest of the half with no timeouts remaining. Third and long right here. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Third and long coming up. On the move. Breaks into the open. What a run. Takes it all the way down to the 11-yard line before he's forced out.
And As a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
The Vols pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. In the red area, it's Bishop. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Jack, 1852 soldier, 1852 soldier. Where did he go?
And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
And finally, we see a little bit of that, which we talked about coming into this football game. Like, we highlighted him. He's a really good football player. They're going to feature him. He's going to make big plays. Today, the defense has absolutely shut him down. That was actually his longest carry of the day. They're going to need more of that from this offense.
The Volunteers have it in scoring position on first and goal.
Flag 14, flag 14.
Push ahead on the sneak. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again.
Well, they tried to go quarterback sneak, and I know to a lot of people that's a play we all take for granted, like it always works. Quarterback sneaks are designed to get just 1 inch. Somehow you've got to come up and do it. But the defense there, David, they bowed up and stopped them.
Did a great job. Listen, everybody knows what's coming. You know it's a quarterback sneak. It's still hard as heck to stop. But nice job by the defensive lineman. And get off the football. Don't allow them to go backwards. Don't push you backwards at all. And then what do you see with linebackers a lot of times? They come flying in there, making the stop. But a nice stop by this defense, expecting the quarterback sneak.
Knocked down immediately.
And in that situation on the 1 yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
They were held to a field goal on their first drive, and if you want to keep a team in a game, just keep kicking field goals instead of scoring touchdowns. Keeping it on the ground on third and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Volunteers! And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Hurricanes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose. It'll be a turnover. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to pass. Trying to bull his way in. Into the end zone. Touchdown ball. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Pringle. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's Mensah to throw. Quickly complete. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. And the Hurricanes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Second and long here. Throwing, Mensah. Makes the grab. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. He wants to throw it again. Turns it upfield. There he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the tight end. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Seriously, this just can't happen. A delay of game penalty, and it is 2nd and long. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. The Vols will now use their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Mensah looking for the end zone. They went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making the play, forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And what a drive this has been so far by the defense. Of course, they're in their own end of the field. They're sort of in that fringe area, and they forced 2 straight incompletions. If they could force another one right here, it'd make it really tough on their opponent to kick a field goal.
Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big...
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up, keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Deep in the end zone, it's Matthews. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The run inside. It's Bishop. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Inside the touchdown, Tennessee. Once he got some room, it was over.
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pringle. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Miami.
I'll tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his 2nd of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. The Hurricanes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he's going to bring this one out. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. They'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. Turning it on. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback.
Ready, go!
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And the Volunteers have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. From the gun, it's Bishop. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now they're going to throw it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it. They're on the run. Finds some room. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. I've seen a lot of football, and I've never seen anything like that, and I hope I never do again. What a weird play for the safety.
I can't say what I want to say on this because I'd get fired, but what are you doing? Like, as you continue to run backwards, at some point we know, like, this play's over. I'm not going to get positive yards, but at some point you can't treat this like, it's almost like they thought this was a video game, and it just didn't matter, but goes all the way backwards and just give up the safety.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time. That applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things in that first half. Need some more big plays here to get this double.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get in the rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
Go!
Here's Mensah to throw. Finds his man. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Canes come to the line after the big connection and going back to work.
Ready, go!
He's got it on the right. Breaks into the open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
28-29 bounce. 28-29. Ready. Ready, go!
Single back formation, and they give it to it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Throwing, Mensah. Right side, it's Fletcher. To the house. Touchdown, Hurricanes. How about this? A two-point conversion coming.
Here we go. Ready. Where did he go?
They want to throw it. intercepted, number 19.
Love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a two-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Gets the back moving. On the snap, it's Staley. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Snowed under by the defense.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. So Miami signals for a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
The Canes will go ahead and call that second timeout. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Tells the run, wants to pass. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Here's Darian Mensa to throw. On target. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16.
And this offense hadn't got the ground game going at all, but it hasn't mattered. The passing game has been so good. So you'd like to create balance on offense, but as long as they can keep spinning the pill out wide, this offense has been just fine.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Down, ready. Left 14. Go.
They'll run him again. Got enough space. And he's in. Pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, Canes. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. They'll out to the back on the screen. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
I'm going to say this one's over, man, but once you start to get in the third quarter and you've built this big of a deficit, every possession means so much, and you can't give them away, and they do. And they give it away with the fumble, and now they're going to really need this defense to bail them out, to make some plays, to force a turnover, maybe even score because they've built a good deficit.
The Vols can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Powers through the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He's got an open man. There he goes. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Sells to run, looking to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Trying to find the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Running the red zone. It's Bishop. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
They lost ground on first down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteer! And they take it in for 6 more points. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone today. An absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it. And guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. The defense, well, you just have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
He'll bring it out. It's Pringle. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Running inside, it's Fletcher. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. And the Canes in the hurry-up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the...
Snags it, and he's open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Sees an alley. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, trying to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
Now on 2nd and short after that pickup.
Here we go. Go.
Selling the fake. They're all over it. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
Offensive line needs to clean it up. Sack on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd down. Tosses it incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And the Hurricanes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Bishop. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, It's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up third down.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. Straight ahead, it's Bishop. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage.
Return, return. Bubba, Bubba. Slug, slug. Booster, booster. Where did he go?
Needs it here on fourth down. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter. Happened up at this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
The Volunteers will snap it on first and 10. Freshetta Downs going up top. Setting up the screen. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
That's a big-time blow, man. Once you get that under that 3-minute mark and you're down by multiple possessions, you've got to put something together. And the last thing you can do is turn it over because that clock is not your friend.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan, limiting him so far. That's only his 2nd catch of the game.
14-24 plus. Prowlers. Slug. Go.
Mensah. Looking for a deep man. Makes the grab. And the Canes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll move the wide receiver. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal.
Ready. Blue 22. Go.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Quarterback by himself in the backfield.
Level. Hydro. Ready, go.
Drops back on first down. He's taking a deep shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with him out.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down.
Right. Western. Square. Where did he go?
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets a hand in there.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. This is a designed run. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. The Hurricanes will call their third timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Throws to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Well, I know when the defense goes back and watches this film, it's not going to be perfect, but that was the stop they needed, right, David? You've got two great offenses going back and forth. You just got to be able to break serve once, and the defense did it here at the very end. No matter how you do it, I know the stats weren't great, but the most important statistic, they get the win.
Get the win. Obviously, you worry about cleaning everything up, but you also want timely defense, right? Like when you need it, can you come through? I know a lot of people were holding their breath on the sideline, wondering if they would come through, but they did. They got the stop in a big moment. Their offense scored a bunch of points, and they walk away with the victory.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Got a little space. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the tag. Touchdown, Hurricane. And the pummeling has started. Beep, beep, beep. You know what that is? That's the garbage truck unloading the garbage time points right now.
And those garbage time points do count, though. Still playing the game, keep fighting, but it is that time when it's over, and nobody's really paying attention. Nobody's listening to me or you, Reese, which isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. This quarterback part of their running game. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost it.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
14. Go!
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. The cake will be baked.
Ready. Bubba. Slug. Go.
Gotta make the play on 4th. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs.